So the first thing we're doing is taking off these nuts on the catalytic converter. Soak them in PB Blaster. Bottom two ones zipped off with a 1/2 inch impact. The top one up there, if you can see it's a little harder to get to. I just put 2 extensions together. So I'm going to try that. Next I'm taking these hangers off. I just pop that one off. Again, soak it in PB Blaster, pry bar, or a big flathead. So I just found something lodged in here. I was like, what the hell is this? That looks like a key. These are magnets. I guess somebody had a lock, like an extra key in a magnet box somewhere on the car at some point. And I guess they probably thought they lost it on a bump or something and got lodged in the exhaust and melted. It's crazy, but the key is still there. Try to get this out and clean it up and see if I can use it. Alright, moving back towards the rear. Got one more hanger here near the back wheel. I'm not going to bother taking these nuts off. I'm just going to drop it out as one piece. Alright, and then our last 2 are on the muffler here. There's one. Okay. Drop it down. These are just kind of hand tight for now. Got the gaskets in. I'm gonna put this one at the front where the catalytic converter is. Make sure when you do this you put something under the cap to support it, because that's a flex pipe up there and it will move quite a bit and possibly damage something if you don't support it. Alright, we got the new exhaust under the car, ready to mount it up. It's not good. Alright, so I had to cut one of these hangers off because the way that they lined up the flange, the whole thing was like, I don't know, 45 degrees off. So I also had to widen the holes because it wasn't quite right. Couldn't get the studs all the way through. Kind of to be expected on any aftermarket exhaust. Alright, we got the muffler attached on the hangers and then realized it's not correct down there, so the midsection's got to come off and we got to flip it around because one end is longer than the other and there's like a channel in there. You can see here, this part's longer, this part's shorter, this part of the pipe is longer, so it needs to be flipped around. Alright, we got that in the right orientation now. Just tightening these up. All the hangers are on. Even came with a silencer here. I'm gonna try it that way first. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna want that in. So I'm getting some rattling from the silencer itself, just because there's a little bit of gap here. I had the same issue on my Miata, and I ended up getting this copper tape just so that it's heat resistant, and then just go around the whole outside diameter of the silencer until it fills the gap. Going around the diameter a few times with the tape to make it larger so that it sits in the hole, fills it out, and doesn't rattle. Alright, so I went around that probably a dozen times. Now it goes in and fits a lot more flush, it doesn't rattle around. So that's gonna do it for the Catback install video. I'm really happy with it, especially for the price, considering there's not a lot of options for these cars. You know, you've got Yonica and Megan, I think both make a Catback, and they're 3 or 4 times the price. So I think considering this is 140 bucks or so for a full stainless Catback, it's kind of hard to go wrong there. I even heard that some of those systems have fitment issues, rattling, stuff like that. So I did notice a little bit of raspiness when you're like really hitting the throttle hard in like the low part of the rev range, but it goes away pretty quick. That may just be that I need to put some more tape in the silencer, tighten that up, or it may just be the nature of it's a Honda and it's a cheaper exhaust. Either way, it solved my issue of the car being just way too quiet. With my music going, I could barely hear the car, and then when I'm doing some spirited driving, you know, I'm at 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs and don't even realize it. So that was something that I really wanted to get done quickly with this car. I think even later on, if you wanted to, I may even consider getting like a nice MagnaFlow muffler or something like that. Something with dual tips, because I kind of like that look better. This is fine for the time being, but like I said, you could put another muffler in there and you'd still have, you know, all that stainless from the Catback, and you'd still be looking at maybe another 100, 150 bucks once you get that installed, and you're still going to be well under, you know, 300, 350, which is less than you would pay for one of those aftermarket exhausts. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. The next video is going to be installing the stainless steel headers and the downpipe.